Okay, hi Libra, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from Art. This is your month ahead. Well, it's your second bonus reading for September. It's the Gypsy Tarot spread. We're going to do a Love Gypsy Tarot spread. I'm using for this spread the Tarot of Dreams. For those of you who haven't seen my Gypsy Tarot spread, it covers 7 columns, 3 rows. Those 7 columns deal with the mental, emotional, present situation with love, hopes and desires for love, expectations of your love life, what you can't see coming in the 5th column, immediate future 6th column, and 7th column is the overall outcome for the month of September and your love life. Okay, this can either show getting into a new relationship, being single, being in a relationship, or kind of just in and out of dating type of thing. All right, just depends on what comes up. So let's make a start on your reading. We're going to shuffle the cards, Libra, and we're going to ask about your love life. Universe, Spirit, show me what's coming in for love for Libra in the month of September 2018. Show me Libra in the month of September 2018. Show me Libra. What's coming in for Libra and love in the month of September 2018 in a 21 card Gypsy Tarot spread. Show me Libra and love. What's coming in for Libra? Whoa, see, cards going all over the place. Show me what's coming in for Libra and love in the month of September 2018, show me in a 21 card Gypsy Tarot spread. Let's split the deck into 3, Libra, like so. And let's put this together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's move this up a little bit here so we've got room for all of the cards. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, there we go. So let's have a look. Around your mental and emotional, the situation is about the 5 of Swords. I think that some of you guys have been greatly hurt in your love lives. The 5 of Swords is all about hurt. The 5 of Swords is also about somebody who's taken advantage of us, somebody who has the upper hand in a relationship. So I think that some of you guys, Libra, are dealing with such a person, somebody who has the upper hand, somebody who's taken advantage. It might be that you've gone through some form of conflict in love. Some of you guys are feeling a great deal of despair in your love lives with the situation being the 5 of Swords. Some of you guys might have gone through a separation. Now, mentally and emotionally, how do you feel about that 5 of Swords? The Hanged Man. So I think that mentally, you're going through a change, a mental change. Hanged Man means change. I think that emotionally with the Hanged Man, it's usually about your emotions being up in the air. I think that emotionally things are up in the air for you concerning this situation here. But I think that mentally you're going through, I think that things are up in the air, but I think that mentally you might be going through a very slow process of change with this Hanged Man energy. Even though emotionally you might still be stuck on this energy here, I think that you're stuck on it because really in time, mentally, you're going to see things very differently concerning this situation. And the reason for the Hanged Man is, well, the 3 of Cups is reversed. So I think that some of you guys, you have fallen out with someone. There's a separation here. I think that generally, emotionally, you're still stuck on this situation of hurt because I think that somebody separated from you. Or you might have separated yourself from them with the 3 of Cups energy showing here reversed. For some of you, I feel, Libra, emotionally, you're still stuck on this situation. Mentally, it's because you're going through a slow process of evolvement with that Hanged Man. slow process of looking at things in a different way, because I think that you're trying to remove yourself from this situation with the Three of Cups. Threes reversed usually mean to remove ourselves from partnerships, from relationships. It's a slow withdrawal. So I think that there is a sense of withdrawal showing up here. Three of Cups, I've heard, can be a cheating card as well. Three of Cups reversed can be about an affair, that type of thing. Some of you guys might be still hung up on this mentally and emotionally, because perhaps somebody there's a third party involved with the Three of Cups reversed. What's going on in your present situation, Libra? The Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands could be a Aries, Sagittarius, Leo individual with the Knight of Wands energy. The Knight of Wands also shows a very flaky person. So the Knight of Wands doesn't tend to stick around. The Knight of Wands can also show to exit a situation. Around that Knight of Wands, what are you experiencing? Justice. Okay. The Justice card is all about, I mean, I think that if this is a very flaky person around you, this Knight of Wands, it might be what you're experiencing is the need to make a decision. And this is actually your card. Justices. So you hold the balance of power. All right? You have the power to make the decision here for sure, Libra. Okay? So I think if this is the flaky person, maybe the person who's caused a lot of hurt to you, maybe the person that emotionally and mentally, it might be that you're a little bit stuck with this energy around. It might be that the Five of Swords is, the situation is all about severing contact with someone, or removing yourself with this Five of Swords. Cutting somebody out might be the Five of Swords for some of you guys with this energy showing here. And around that mentally and emotionally, you might be a little bit stuck here because this requires you to withdraw. I think that's what it might be. It requires you to withdraw from this relationship with the Three of Cups, because I do feel that you're dealing with a very flaky individual, this Knight of Wands energy. I think that you're dealing with somebody who's in your life, but then they're out of it. In it, but then out. In it, in out, in out, in out. They're not a permanent fixture. And I think that you're dealing with a commitment phobe here with this Knight of Wands energy. Because Knight of Wands deals with the themes of somebody who's a sexual predator. Somebody who likes to have one-night stands. Somebody who's a terribly incurable flirt. Somebody who will not commit. So I think that you're dealing with a commitment vote. And I think around this is your card. So this is you. You hold the balance of power in this situation, Libra. I think that you've got the power to make the decision with the Justice energy. And the reason for that is because of the Knight of Coins energy. I think that what you want to build with this Knight of Coins energy. I think with the Knight of Coins, because of the Knight of Coins, this is all about what you want to build for the future in terms of love. Okay? Now, if you look at the Knight of Coins, he's got this, I can't remember what this thing is, but this is a part of his armour. This is also a part of his weapon. Alright, so if he boulders into that Three of Cups, he's just going to knock the whole thing down. So the power is in your hands. The Knight of Coins also represents power being in your hands. And you have the power just to completely, because I do think that now when I look at the spread, I actually do feel, Libra, that you're stuck. I think mentally and emotionally with the Hanged Man, actually you're stuck. And I think you're stuck because it's all about, do I remove myself, Three of Cups energy reversed? Do I just eradicate this relationship, this partnership here with the Three of Cups in the reverse? You know? Because this person is a philanderer. I think that some of you guys are dealing with a philanderer, this Knight of Wands energy. Somebody who doesn't know whether they're coming or going. But most of all, I think somebody who's not committed with this Knight of Wands energy. And I think that around that, you hold the balance of power as the Justice energy. Because it would be very easy for you with this Knight of Coins. You have the balance of power in your hands. You could go in and just completely eradicate this relationship if you wanted to. What's going on around your hopes? Well, the situation is about the Three of Coins. So the Three of Coins is all about perfection, and it's all about putting hard work in, okay? It's all about developing. So the situation is about putting hard work into this situation and developing the relationship with the Three of Coins being the situation. Now, around that, your hope would be victory. Six of Wands. You would hope that you would have victory and success. So the situation, if I were to work on this relationship, work towards putting all of the infinite play, all of the bits and bobs of this relationship into place. If I were to work towards improving this relationship with the Three of Coins, my hope would be that I would have victory and success. And also maybe your hope would be that this person would recognise you for all of the hard work you're putting into this relationship. Maybe they'd recognise that you really, really want it and that you're really serious about them. Now the reason for that is because, well, there you go, you're in love. Two of Cups. You're in love. You feel a real connection to this individual. A real connection to this individual. So some of you guys really want to make someone understand, I really love you. I really care about you. And that's why, mentally and emotionally, you've come to some standstill. You're confused. You know, you're stuck. Mentally you're stuck, emotionally you're stuck. Because this requires you to remove yourself, to end the friendship, end the partnership. And you hold the balance of power in your hands. Justice, you are the decision maker. You are judge and jury here because you hold the balance of power with the Knight of Coins. And that balance is with the coin. And the coin is a weapon. And you could go in and just dismantle all of this. You could say, fuck it, it's over. But your hopes are, well, if I work on this, Three of Coins, if I work really hard, and you can only see one person working on this. So this is you. You're saying, well, the situation is if I work on this, maybe, just maybe, I'll have victory. Six of Wands. Maybe this person will recognize me for all of the work that I've put in, because I'm sure that there's still a connection here. I'm sure that this person still feels in some way, shape or form the way that I do. Around your expectations, though, the situation is about judgment. Sorry, Hierophant. So the Hierophant being a situation could be your faith. Do you share the same faith, for example? The Hierophant could be knowledge, it could be guidance, it could be paying attention to what your belief system is, with the Hierophant energy being the situation. So I think that this is all about, and this can be commitment as well, around that. So say for example this is commitment, and you say, well, the situation around my expectations is, well, what if we did commit? What would you expect? That work would need to be put in. Eight of Coins. A lot of hard work on both sides would need to be put in with this Eight of Coins energy, because there's been a lot of hurt here, a lot of hurt, a lot of disappointment with that Five of Cups energy. So you say, well, if we were to commit, if both of us were to commit to a monogamous, honest relationship with the Hierophant energy showing here, I would expect that this person would need to put a lot of hard work in. It's not you, because you're already doing it here, it's them. I would expect them to put a lot of hard work and a lot of effort into this relationship, because they have caused me so much pain. So they would really need to make up for this shit showing here. What is it you can't see coming in? The situation is about love, though. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups can also be healing and expression of love with the Ace of Cups, and outpouring of love with the Ace of Cups energy. Around that, what you can't see coming in is, I think that somebody is very, very cautious here in doing that. And I think it's this dude. Whoever it is that's doing this to you, Libra, this person shows cautiousness. I don't think that this is, not unless this shows it. Sometimes this can be an offer, sometimes it can be a proposal, but also the Page of Coins is a student and he's learning, he's developing. Okay, so I think that what you can't see coming in, the situation is about an outpouring of love. Ace of Cups, apology perhaps, healing, but I think around that what you're going to experience is delays and very slow movement with that Page of Coins energy. But also what you're going to experience is something maybe that you'll learn, because the Page of Coins is learning. But when we talk about the pages, and we always use that word, they're learning, the Page of Coins is learning how to be responsible. Okay, so maybe the situation coming in is all about opening up of one's heart, but around that what you'll experience is that this person might say to you, well, I'm just learning about this with the Page of Coins. I'm just learning about how to be responsible in love. And the reason for that is because of death. I think this person, it could be a Scorpio person that you're dealing with. It might be that this person's going through a transformation. So the hidden factors, I think the hidden factors are really saying, and I don't think it's as cut and dried as saying, well, this person will move really slow because they want an ending to the relationship. I think it's more that saying that, you know, in September it will be a case of what you can't see coming in is that there's something that's going to be revealed to you. The Ace of Cups, there'll be an outpouring and an expression of emotion here. And around that, what you can't see coming in, this is a situation, an expression of emotion, I think, with this Ace of Cups energy. And around that, what you can't see is this person, Page of Coins. What's coming in around that is this person is just learning. They're learning, they're developing their knowledge when it comes to love. Because perhaps with the Death energy, they're going through some form of a transformation. Or maybe they've realised that they've got to transform from one area of their life into another. Maybe they're not used to being in love. Maybe they're not used to having relationships where they're dedicated. Maybe they've always been a playboy or a playgirl. What's going on in the immediate future then? Well, the situation is confusion, Eight of Swords, fear, frustration. Around that, what you're going to experience, limitations, is the world. So this is not going to end. You've got the world in the reverse. So you're experiencing the lack of a goal being realised here. So I'm seeing the situation is limitations and also frustration with that Eight of Swords. Because around that Eight of Swords frustration, what you're experiencing coming in is the world in the reverse. This is a never-ending cycle Things are not getting any better with that world in the reverse. Okay, this is, you want the goal to be achieved with this person, but there is no goal being achieved here with the world in the reverse. That's why you've got the situation showing frustration. And the reason for that, this person's still messing around. This person's probably dealing with you and others, Two of Coins. Still trying to balance out different relationships. If it's not different relationships, and this person's still working hard, playing hard. They're trying to balance you with work. They're trying to balance you with this, balance you with that, balance you with another individual, having their cake and eating it. This is this person here, and this is you. And this is the situation here. So, the situation is the Eight of Swords. I think this is your frustration, Libra. And around that frustration, it's all about the world in the reverse. All about the world in the reverse. And that world in the reverse says, well, around this frustration, what you'll see is the non-accomplishment of the goal that you want, because this person's still balancing other things in their life, whether it's a person, whether it's their work, whatever it is. They're not just thinking about you, they're thinking about other things. They're still juggling. And if the Knight of Wands is somebody who is messing about in love, then I'm afraid then they're still doing it, I think, there. The overall outcome, well, the Five of Coins. I think with the Five of Coins energy shows the situation is either that you're shutting this person out or this person might be shutting you out. The Five of Coins, though, I'm noticing is, and I think this might be you, Libra, in a way, but I'm seeing this person facing off against that Eight of Swords. Can you see that combination showing that this person says, please give it to me, but the Eight of Swords says, I can't help you. So the situation might be that you've got your hand held out here to this individual, but there's limitations in you receiving the help or receiving the support that you need. Now, around that Five of Coins energy, the overall outcome will be the Chariot. Might be moving on with the Chariot energy. Chariots can be moving on, or there is instability here in this relationship, still trying to gain some control. I think if you are shutting this person out, but you know, I get the impression that this is that person here, because you're here, Eight of Swords. I think this is you. The situation, if we read it as a situation, let's read it as a situation actually. I think the situation is limitations in this relationship and blockages and problems, Eight of Swords. And I think that what you're experiencing around that is this never-ending cycle. Nothing changes. There's no accomplishment of the goal that you want, Libra, because this person's constantly juggling other things and other people. And therefore the overall outcome is the Five of Coins energy. Now, this person has been abandoned, but also they've got the cup held out. I'm just looking at the cup that they're holding out, and they're saying, please give it to me. But I think that this is you. No, this isn't this person, this is you. I think that the overall outcome of the situation is that you still want this relationship. You're still asking for this person to support you. But I think that this cannot happen, because it's facing off out against the Eight of Swords. How do you expect this person to help you when they're in a trap of their own? You know, there's limited support here. Eight of Swords and that Five of Coins, there's limited support here, in which the overall outcome around that will be the Chariot. Some of you guys emotionally wise with that Chariot energy, blocking your emotions against this individual, because the Chariot means, in terms of feelings, sometimes to block your emotions. The reason for that Chariot, well, you see, it's the Lovers. No. I'm seeing you together with this person. I think that the situation is this person comes to you with the Five of Coins, asking for your support or asking for something off you. And this is you that they're asking something off. So I'm going to read this now, sorry guys, as you. You know what I'm like in my readings? I go over them and over them and over them until I get the clear picture. I think that this is them. I think this is you. I think that you're frustrated, but I think with this Five of Coins, the overall situation will be that this person's still trying their luck here. They're saying, look, this person might have been let go from an individual. Let's say they come back and they say, hey, look, you know, and they're holding their cup out to you and you're saying, look, I'm fucking pissed off with this. You know, I'm really frustrated and I'm not sure whether I should give you another chance. But the overall outcome is you decide, I think, to move ahead with this individual, Libra, because you're in love. The Lovers means to be in love. You still feel, and it's like the Two of Cups here, you feel there's a connection between you. I would be very careful reading between the lines in a way with this reading, Libra. I really would. Because I think this person's using you. If I'm being honest, if it resonates with you, I think they're using you. Okay, I think they're using you. And I think it is this person here that's the juggler. Knight of Wands. I read this person as the Knight of Wands and the Two of Coins. Okay. I think they're using you. Because I think with the Five of Coins, when times are lean for this individual, when there's nobody else around, or when somebody's kicked them to the curb, or when they're lonely and they've got nothing else to do, where do they turn to? They turn to the frustrated, vulnerable Eight of Swords Libra person. You might be dealing with a Taurus individual here. You might be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, so possibly an earth sign. It could be a fire sign or an earth sign potentially that you're dealing with. Possibly, this person here in the, they're bullshitting you. In the hidden factors, I think this person, this is all about this person expressing their heart, opening up their heart. And what what you're experiencing is somebody who doesn't know much. The pages are youthful, they're children, they're learners. So this person, what you discover around this is this person's just learning how to be responsible about love because they don't know any better. Because perhaps they're going through this personal transformation of the Death card, And this person will come to you with that and they'll say, oh, well, me, I didn't have a mom, or I wasn't taught how to love, or I had a shitty father, or I had such a bad upbringing, and all I saw my dad do was this, that, and that's how I know how to treat women, and, all I saw my mum do is this, that's how I know how to treat men, but it's an excuse. I think this is an excuse, because when the going is good, they don't give a shit. And that's when the going's good with the Knight of Wands. Woohoo! Party time! Let's go out and see how many girls or how many men there's out there that I can, get to know and that I can maybe take to bed or do whatever with. And the power is in your hands. You are judge and jury because the power is in your hands. The power is in your pentacle here. And you can use this pentacle, the knowledge that you have, the realistic experience that you have with the Knight of Coins to dispel that. You can take that and you can whack it straight into that Three of Cups reverse and you say, fuck this, I'm done. But you don't do it, some of you Librans don't. Because here, in your hopes, you say, well, if I put the work in, if I show this person that I really believe in this project, that I really believe in this relationship and that I work hard, maybe I'll have victory. Maybe this person will recognise me for all of my efforts. Because we really are soulmates. I believe that there is such an emotional connection. You really do, some of you guys. And in your expectations, it's like, well, you know what? The situation is all about my belief system. My situation is all about commitment. So I believe in my expectations, if we commit, I would expect him or her to work their asses off to improve this relationship because they've really upset me and they're going to have to work. I mean work to turn me around. But it doesn't take much, does it? Not really. Not really. Because even though in the immediate future for some of you Librans, you are the Eight of Swords, frustrated, confused, feeling a sense with the Eight of Swords of your hands being tied, I don't know what to do. Because around that frustration is the world energy. Nothing's getting any better. You're not achieving the goal that you want from this person because they're still juggling. But the overall outcome is this person comes back. There's no more juggling here. Cap in hand, Five of Coins. Please, sir, can I have some more? Please, Libra, take me back. I've got my cup held out to you. Ace of Cups in their hand, even though it's wooden. Please, I want to give to you. Will you give to me? And there you are saying, no, I won't do it. No, you've upset me. But then you decide around this in the overall outcome, fuck it. Okay, let's do this. Let's do it. Because you know what? We are the lovers. We are soulmates. We're meant to be. We're twin flames. We're all the rest of it. You're fooling yourself, I think, for some of you guys, Libra, on this person. This person comes back cap in hand when they've got fuck all else to do. When their other bit has chucked them out. When they've got no money to go out on the town. When times are lean. When girls or boys are dry. They come back to Libra. And you take them back because you say the overall outcome, yeah, let's move forward with this. The Chariot. We've got a bit of a rocky path, but we can get through it because we're the lovers. We're in love. We really do love each other, and that's what lovers do. But you're fooling yourself because this person's taking the piss. I think they're taking the piss looking at this spread. It looks like they're fucking taking the piss to me. Sorry, Libra, but it really looks like they're taking the piss. Because they know how vulnerable. The Eight of Swords shows vulnerability in an individual. They know how vulnerable you are. Can you see how they put the cup towards the vulnerability of Libra? And you take it. You take the bite. You say, okay, yeah, we've got a lot that we need to kind of get over here, but we can do it because we are meant to be together. We're lovers. And I knew that we had this connection. It's all in your own head. This person knows how to play on you. They know how to play on your vulnerability, and they're doing it here. That Five of Cups facing into the Eight of Swords. They know how to play on your vulnerabilities, Libra. Be very careful of this idiot. Be very careful of this person. They're a juggler. Knight of Wands, Two of Cups. They're a fucking juggler. All right, they go with the parties, and when times are lean and dry, they go back to the vulnerability of Libra because they know that you're going to take them back. Remember, you are judge and jury here. You've got the power in your hands to fuck this off. Do it. Because this person's playing you. And they're playing on the fact that you feel, your feelings are so strong for this individual, they'll play on that. And they'll play on it till kingdom come because they know that they can. So be very wary of this. If this resonates with you, be very, very wary, I feel, Libra, of this person because I think they're taking the piss. All right, that's your reading, my darlings. I'll see you in your October readings. Take care. Bye-bye.